You are in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and I'm your host, Yo, Jules DJ. Welcome back to another episode of Who Do You Got? It's been a minute since we've done this type of episode. We're back with the producer series. That's right, the producer battle back in full effect. And we decided to take on a particular state tonight because it deserves its flowers. Let's give it up for the producer series VA edition, 2 Up, 2 Down edition. If you can't read between the lines, that's Virginia. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make some noise for tonight's battle. The Neptunes versus Timbaland. Virginia, stand up. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make some noise. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Like I said, we have a lot of music to play tonight. We are talking strictly Virginia's own, the Neptunes and Timbaland. That's right. We are going through some catalog. We're talking production tonight. It's a producer's battle, so that can include a lot of different things. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody around the room real quick. Honestly, I just want you guys' choice for which of these two producers you're choosing, and that's kind of it. Let's not dissect right now because I'm telling you we have a lot of music to go through. So we'll go through my man real quick. Executive producer of the show, Trip C from Queens. Trip, who do you got? Neptunes or Timbaland? Give it up. Who do you got?
Neptunes. You're
going Neptunes. The executive producer, Trip C, putting the first vote down real quick. Trip, thank you very much. DJ Scandalous, a.k.a. Bobby Mitty, Neptunes or Timbaland?
I'm sick tonight, but I'm going with the Neptunes.
Going Neptunes. Hey! Okay, keep it pushing him, man. The real cool B over from the West Coast, real cool breeze. Who do you got, Timbalands or the Neptunes?
I'm going Neptunes.
Going Neptunes so far. It's 3 for 5. I've seen that right now. What's going on? So man, Ike Infamous all the way from the East Coast as far east as we get. Street FM representative, sir. Neptunes versus Timbaland. Who do you got?
I'm going Timbaland.
Oh, snap. We got the first vote in the evening. Again, this man plays poker, not chess. Don't get it twisted. My man, DJ Hobo, Triple T Rate.
I play chess, man. I play chess, too.
Yeah, but you playing poker right now. I see what's going on. My man, yes, Virginia, kids in the building. DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio, 2 Up, 2 Down. Virginia's own in the building. Our very own DJ Hobo, sir. Tonight's episode is dedicated in your honor, sir. So like I said, the Neptunes or Timbaland, I know it's a hard choice, but who do you got?
I gotta go Neptunes.
Going Neptunes. It looks like this was definitely the crowd favorite. We've got a total of 4 people representing tonight. Triple C, DJ Scandalous, Cool Breeze, and DJ Hobo all representing Team Neptunes, while Ike Infamous stands on his own with Team Timbaland. But don't get it twisted. Both of these production, I'm going to just refer to teams just because it makes it a little easier because I don't want to keep referring to one guy as a solo, the other one as a duo. But both of these teams have a lot of ammunition to go through tonight. Let's go ahead and get started with the music. Shout out to everybody that joins us every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here live on Twitch. That's where it goes down. Like I said, we're either going to catch a new episode of Who Do You Got? Who Do You Got singles? You know what I'm saying? The 5-mic dissection, maybe the tasting menu where we give you first-time listening reactions to certain projects that are brand new out there. That's what's going on. So like I said, check us out every Monday night, 8 p.m. Shout out to everybody that joins us for different countries and tunes in. And again, Happy New Year to everybody. Like I said, this New Year, we got all new types of stuff coming out the pipeline. So make sure you check us out like that. Let's go ahead and get started. Round number 1. Man, where do you begin when you got the Neptunes and Timbaland? It's only right. You knew it was going to happen at some point. So let's start off the bat. We got to go with quick, fast, no gas. A quick round of quick, fast, no gas. That's right. It's going down. You heard it here first. Let's go. This particular Quick Fast No Gas has a theme. This is the hip-hop theme. All hip-hop records have been included in this Quick Fast No Gas. Again, we'll be going through song after song. I will be getting a vote. There'll be no gas. For those that don't know what that means, it means I don't need your opinion. I just need your vote because there's a lot of music to go through. At some point throughout the round, I will ask your opinion and what you thought about certain songs that we went through. But we will be blasting through these songs. Again, 5 rounds of music tonight. All Neptunes, all Timbaland. That's what we do every Monday night. Make sure you check us out. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. I see some Mrs. September in there. I see, who else was in there? I just saw some Swift Arms in there. Shout out to anybody else I can't see because my screen is mad low because my battery down. I can't too bright. Malcolm 10 in there. Yes, sir, Malcolm 10. Mal, there's a lot of goodies in here tonight. Like I said, let us know what you need to hear in the chat room and let us know what you want to hear in the comment section if we didn't play it already. Let's go ahead and start. Round number 1, Quick Fast No Gas. The beginning of the Quick Fast No Gas hip-hop round. Let's just go ahead and call this round the Jay-Z round. That's right. Both of these guys work with Jay-Z. Let's start with a little song called I Just Wanna Love You by the Neptunes and Jay-Z.
Let's go. Ho. Ho. You are not ready. Unstoppable dynasty. Young Hova.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Hustler.
I just want you to know.
Ho. Let you know.
It ain't where I've been.
It ain't where I've been.
But where I'm about to go.
Top of the world.
Young Hova. I just wanna love you.
Just wanna love you.
Be who I am.
Know you love me.
And with all this cash.
More money, more problems.
You forget your man. Now give it to me.
Damn, got Ludacris. Four velvet ass got weed everywhere. What do you say? Me, you, and your Chloe glasses. Go somewhere private where we could discuss fashion like Prada blouse, Gucci bra, okay? Filth Mart jeans, take that off. Give it to
So you know I gotta go big with the Neptunes record. It only makes sense. I gotta go big with the Timbaland record. Let's talk about Jay-Z and Timbaland's collab. It get no bigger than Big Pimpin', Jay-Z and UGK. Let's go.
It's Big Pimpin', baby. It's Big Pimpin', spinning cheese. You feel me? You know I thug 'em, fuck 'em, love 'em, leave 'em, cause I don't fucking need 'em. Take 'em out the hood, keep 'em looking good, but I don't fucking feed 'em. First time they fuss, I'm breezing. Talking about what's the reasons. I'm a pimp in every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust and believe 'em. Check 'em out now. We doing big pimpin', we spending cheese. Check 'em out now. Big pimpin' on BLAD. We doing big pimpin' up in NYC. It's just that jigger man, MC and BUMB. Yo, yo, yo. Big pimpin', spending cheese. We doing big pimpin' on BLAD. We doing big pimpin' up in NYC. It's just that jigger man, MC and BUMB.
And so you know UGK follows it up. Plain and simple.
What around, man? This is crazy right here.
Listen, Neptunes and Timbaland only work with some of the biggest, so it's only right we start one of the biggest rounds that we could think possible. Obviously, the Jay-Z round. We're going, I Just Want to Love You versus Big Pimpin'. I Just Need Your Vote. Again, it's a round of quick, fast, no gas, so we got a lot of music to follow up with. Let's start with you, Scam. We started with you. Quick, fast, no gas. Which of these two records you got? I Just Want to Love You, Big Pimpin'.
Give me Neptunes, man.
We're going Neptunes. I Just Want to Love You. Triple C. Which of these two records?
Give me that gushy stuff.
Even that gushy stuff. I ain't two records already. Real Cool Breeze. Which record you going with?
I Just Want to Love You.
Three already. The math already doesn't, you know, we can stop here, but let's keep finding out. Ike Infamous, what are you thinking?
Big Pimpin', Big Pimpin'.
Oh, he's sticking to his team, sticking to his team. I see what it is, DJ Hobo. It comes down to you, VA's finest. Which of these two records are you choosing?
Oh, man. Neptunes, bro. Come on.
Going Neptunes. Hey, that's four right there. This round, the Jigga Man round, if you will, the Jay-Z round, goes to I Just Want to Love You. Obviously a favorite of everybody's right here. Let's keep it pushing. Let's see what's happening. Matter of fact, DJ Hobo, I'm going to give it a small nod to you before we keep pushing. Since it's Virginia in the building, I'll let you choose. I should have said this first right before that very first round. Going forward, you choose. Is it Timbaland first or Neptunes first for as far as the round goes? So in this next round right here, I'm going to call this, we're going to call this the ludicrous round, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to let you choose who gets to go first on this ludicrous round.
Let's go Timbaland this round.
We're going Timbaland first. If you weren't paying attention, we are doing the Neptunes versus Timbaland. You see what time it is? I should have actually had that queued up ready to go, but it's all right. It's all right. He switched it up on me. I thought he was going to do Neptunes first, but it's all good. If you know what's going on, you're paying attention. We're talking about, again, Neptunes versus Timbaland. This is the ludicrous round. So we're starting out with a little rollout, aka My Business. You know what we might follow it up with. I'll let you know in a second.
Chain with them diamonds in it. Where'd you get that matching beans with them windows tinted? Who them girls you be with when you be riding through? Man, I ain't got nothing to prove. I paid my dues, breaking the rules and shake fools while I'm taking the cruise. Tell me who's your weed man and how do you smoke so good? You's a superstar, boy. Why you still up in the hood? 20 with the top back, so much money. You can't stop that.
that in so it sounds nice. Southern hospitality.
Cadillac grills, Cadillac mills. Check out the oil my Cadillac spills. Matter of fact, candy paint Cadillacs kill. So check out the holes my Cadillac fills. 20-inch wide, 20-inch high. Hold on to like my 20-inch ride. All the players in the house that can buy the bar. And the ballin' ass niggas with the candy cars. If you a pimp and you know you don't love them hoes when you get on the floor. All my women in the house if you chasing cash. And you got some big titties with a matching ass. With your fly ass boots or your open toes when you get on the floor. Dirty.
Ooh, again. We're talking the Neptunes and we're talking Timbaland. They only worked with giants, and Ludacris was a giant at the time. So we're talking two big Ludacris records. We're calling this Ludacris Crown. Again, quick, fast, no gas. I just need your answer. We started out with DJ Scandal's last one. Let's start out with Triple C on this one. Triple C, which of these two records are you going with?
The Ashy Elbows.
I assume you're going Southern Hospitality on this one right here.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yep.
That's it right there. Ike Infamous out of the East Coast. Which of these two records are you going with, sir?
Throw them bowls, man.
Going Southern Hospitality as well. DJ Hobo, which of these two records are you going with, sir?
It's got to be Southern Hospitality.
You got three in a row. Getting the math already making sense. We're going to find out what the rest think. Cool Breeze, which of these two records are you going with?
Quack, quack. So that's right.
Following the lead. Bob and Mitty, what are you thinking?
Southern hospitality.
There you go. I know we're moving kind of fast right now. Hobo, are there ways for us to keep a track in the chat room? Is there a smaller window we can leave on the voting booth that moves kind of as quickly as we do, or no?
Maybe you're moving kind of fast. We'll see what we can do.
Let's see what's up, because I would love to know what these people are thinking. Again, if you're watching us live on Twitch every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when we get down over here, the chat room is always pretty lit, and we give you a chance to vote on the exact same rounds we're going through right now. Currently, Neptunes versus Timbaland, the VA edition of the producer series. We're up to round 3 of round 1. Again, ABC, if you will. So round 1C, okay? You just went through the Jay-Z round. You just went through the Ludacris round, okay? It looks like Neptunes are currently in the lead. I want to bring up a certain other theme I came across when we were talking about this hip-hop section. Of Quick, Fast, No Gas. Let's talk about how both these monsters in production gave it up a lot of times, some of that secret sauce to brand new artists. So this is the debut song round. That's right, artists that took music from these two producers as their very first singles and introduction to the game, and it went off without a hitch. So with that being said, Hobo, if we can get a voting booth up for this round at least. Again, let's call it the debut round. We are talking Grinding by the Clips going up against Ugly from Bubba Sparks.
Ooh.
That's right.
Man.
Let's go.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard, I sell it whip on whip. It's off the hard, I'm the neighborhood pusher. Call me subwoofer, cause I pump bass like that, Jack. On or off the track, I'm heavy, cuz ball to your fathers, you can duck to the Fetty Gov. Sorry, my love, but I'm seeing through these eyes. Benz convoys with the wagon on the side. Only big boys keep deuces on the ride. Gucci Chuck Taylor with the dragon on the sides. While Pharrell keep talking this music shit. Patty cake.
Shit, I ain't choose the rhyme. Rhyming chose me, so I hit the track running like a nosebleed. Life ain't great now, but it's much improved. Your album dropping this summer, that sucks for you, cause this is Bubba's moment. I put my mother on it, I said my mama, and it seems as if I love her, don't it? So buckle up, cause it's gon' get bumpy. I call my girlfriend's Bettis, and my shit's grumpus. I never once saw you cranking, cause I just sleep through you. What you need to do is just admit you love me. The South has always been dirty, but now it's getting ugly.
country.
Ooh, you know what it is again. Maybe you didn't understand what was going on. If you didn't understand the tempos, they were different. Doesn't matter. We're talking about some legendary first singles, debut songs from artists we never heard from, yet these producing giants gave them fire. So again, quick, fast, no gas. Go around the room real quick. We'll start with you, DJ Hobo. Grinding versus Ugly. Who do you got?
Respect to Bubba Sparks, but grinding.
Going Grinding. One for VA. DJ Canless. Who do you got?
We going Neptunes, Clips.
Going Grinding as well. Triple C. Who do you got?
Bubba.
Going Ugly. Like that on the dance floor. I seen you, Triple C. I seen you. Ike Infamous. Which of these two records? Grinding or Ugly?
No way to grind it. We're going ugly.
Going Ugly.
Hey,
Wait, you cul-de-sac? You voting Ugly for real?
I'm voting ugly for real, man. No way to
Oh,
grind
no,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Usually cul-de-sac real fast. My bad.
mean that. I don't think you mean
Yeah, you
that.
know what I mean? Cool Breeze. Which of these two records do you got?
Grinding, man.
Going Grinding. Another vote for the Clips right there.
Legend in 2 games like Pee Wee Kirkland.
Pee-wee.
Lyrics are dope. Lyrics are dope, and he styles on it. But that beat, I always hated. I always hated that beat. Always hated it.
You never like Grinding?
Never like grinding.
Wow. No suck MCs kind of moment for you or anything like that? Or
Nah, it didn't catch the sucker MCs kind of aspect. I understand where the inspiration was coming from, but like I as you were playing the record, I realized how many times I've been in the club and been around the DJs who played that record and be like, damn, I don't even like this record, and I know this record like
Hey,
that.
no gas. No gas.
No gas.
No gas. Right.
No
My bad,
gas,
Triple
no
C.
gas.
Right, he's right. We're going to keep it pushing 100%. Thank you very much, Triple C. We are currently, like I said, due to the math, could wrap up round number 1, quick, fast, no gas. I'll leave it up to you, gentlemen, to see if you want me to keep pushing forward with the rest of the songs I have on the hip-hop panel version of quick, fast, no gas, or do you want me to keep it pushing to the next round? What do you guys think?
Let's do one more quick class, no gas, just so we get some more songs in. My opinion.
Oh, there's plenty of songs, sir. Plenty of songs. Have no fear of that. Tonight's a full clip of music. If you don't know, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Who do you got? Okay, we're gonna keep it pushing. I already know what I'm gonna play next. Let's. Matter of fact, I don't. DJ Hobo once again. Neptunes or the Timbaland. Who goes next?
Neptunes.
Let's go. This one, no theme. Fire against fire. Against. It was a great run for them in their history of music. Let's go with a song that we all know and love that set things off, if you will, for the Neptunes. Let's go with Nori, Super Thug, going up against Is That Your Chick by Memphis Bleak.
Hold on. Let me get the phone. Hold on.
Hey, yo, we light a candle, run laps around the English Channel. Neptunes, I got a cocker spaniel. We on the run now, you know it ain't no fun now. And where I go, yo, niggas can't even come now. You ain't the law, nigga, break it. I don't care, but when you get caught, remember that. I don't care, N-R-E, love throughout the atmosphere. Let me now we on the run, yo, if that ain't clear. Weak niggas wanna snitch, yo, but that ain't fair. Yo, we down in Vegas, but these guys too courageous. You know I'm on the run, but still rip stages. They call me Animal Dog when I'm in cages. I used to move phrases, roll dice with no aces. Now I live secluded in the oasis. Gotta take spaces, no time for car races. Check my SkyTel, I got foul pages. What?
Watch y'all in his 6 with a hand on his. Keep licking her lips. That your chick. Watch y'all in his ride with a hand on his thigh. Keep licking in his eye. Oh, is that your chick? Better tell her chill while you all in his grill. Don't you know that man kill? That your chick. Why she beefing him? Keep praising him.
Check it out now. Yo, Hocho's I ain't gon' lie. What I look like, turn it down, choke chai. Drove by, smoked a lie. Recognize a pimp, open your eyes. Hop in the passenger side of the ride. Damn, bleak, can't speak. Okay, what's up? Shut up and close the door. Act like you've been in the drop top on an open road before. Fix your weave, then fix me.
That your chick. Watch y'all in his 6 with a hand on his. Keep licking her lips. That your chick. Watch y'all in his ride with a hand on his thigh. Keep licking in his eye. Is that your chick? Better tell her chill while you all in his grill. Don't you know that man kill? That your chick. Why she beefing him? Keep praising him, cause that's bleak in them trick.
I should keep beeping him. Let's see what time it is. Big club records of called the late 90s, early 2000s. We're talking Super Thug by Nori. Is That Your Chick by Memphis Bleak? It's pretty simple. Leave it in the chat. The voting booth is up. What were the results of that last one, Hobo, if you happen to know?
Grinding.
Grinding took that. I don't know what Ike is talking about, but he thinks AZ is weak too, so I don't know. I don't know. It's all right, though. We're going to keep it pushing. No gas. My bad. That was my bad. That's because you gassed earlier. I gassed right now. My bad. We're going to ask the room real quickly, since you have something to say. Who do you got, Ike, when it comes to Super Thug, or is that your chick?
Is that your chick?
Hey, going one for Timbaland on this particular round. DJ Hobo, who do you got?
I can't deny Is That Your Chick. I got to go with that.
Going Is That Your Chick? Cool Breeze, are you following the lead, or what are you doing?
Yes, Jules. Is that your chick?
Oh no, never mind. You ain't gonna JT Freeze me, brother. You know what I'm saying? Trips me from Queens. Who do you got, sir?
That was my chick.
That was your chick. Hey, listen, it's all rounding up. Baba Mitty, who do you got?
I never kiss her, never hold her hand, man.
Older man.
It's over, man.
It's over, man. This is when Jay was dropping gems for the fellas. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if you didn't know what we were talking about, we're quoting Jay-Z. Yeah, listen, we quoting. That's what it was. Listen, we're quoting Jay-Z's verse off of that. Is That Your Chick? Like I said, so Is That Your Chick takes the win on that particular round right there. You know, we're going to go one more real quick. Because like I said, I spent too much time working on this goddamn round. You know what I'm saying? So we got one more round. That's right. 5 songs. 5 first time in the clip. First time, quick, fast, no gas. We're going to keep it going. Like I said, you tell me, Hobo, which of these two producers am I going with first? Is it Neptunes or Timbaland?
Go with Neptunes again.
We're going Neptunes again. That's pretty easy then. I am setting up this clip right here that we got right now. Basically, again, superstar versus superstar. It makes sense. So let's go with a little Snoop with Beautiful going up against 50 Cent, AO Technology. Let's go big record against big record. Let's go.
I know you gon' lose it. This new Snoop shit. Come on, baby boo, you got to get into it. Going forward to play with the cool wit. Yeah, you know I'm always on that cool shit. Walk to it, do it how you do it. Have a glass, let me put you in the mood. Little cutie, looking like a student. Long hair with your big fat booty. Back in the days, you was the girl I went to school with. Had to tell your mom and sister to cool it. The girl wanna do it, I just might do it. Get her off with some pimp fluid. Mommy, don't worry, I won't abuse it. Hurry up and finish so you can watch Clueless. I laugh at these niggas when they ask who do this, but everybody know who girl that you with.
Something special, unforgettable. 50 Cent, just stand, simple plan. Goddamn, she want it. I wanna get to her. She know that it's right here for her. I wanna see her break it down. I'm ballin'. Blowing money around. She a work girl, she work the pole, she break it down, she take it low, she fine as hell, she bout the dough, she doing a thing out on the floor. Her money, she make it, look at the way she shake it.
Baby, it's a new age, you like my new craze. Let's get together, maybe we can start a new phase. This smoke's got the club all hazy, spotlights, no injustice, baby. Why don't you come over here? You got me saying, hey, oh, I'm tired of using technology. Why don't you sit down on top of me? Hey, oh, I'm tired of using technology. I need you right in front of me.
You go. You see what it is. And Neptunes versus Timbaland, like I said, only big records in their catalog. There's no way to start light. Like, I don't know if you want me to start from early in their career when nobody really cared, or we should just dive into hits. If you're watching this right now, you don't know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the Neptunes versus Timbaland. The producer series battle is once again in effect. VA edition. Give it up, DJ Hobo, Triple T Radio Representative. You have to answer this question first, sir. I'm sorry. You got to choose the order, or you got to choose the winner. Who do you got? Beautiful or AO Technology?
I'll go. I got Snoop. Beautiful.
Snoop, we got one foot for the Neptune. Oh, Hobo, you got, because I didn't hear your answer.
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, so you got two of the Neptunes. Real cool breeze. Who do you got?
Quick, fast. I'm going to go beautiful.
Going beautiful as well. Ike Infamous, what do you got?
Got beautiful on this one.
All right, there we go. Triple C, what do you got?
Oh, it's beautiful.
There you go. We see what the trend was right here. Overall consensus round number 1, quick, fast, no gas of the Neptunes versus Timbaland. It looks like the majority of the room ended up picking the Neptunes to win the overall hip-hop portion of quick, fast, no gas. It went down. Like I said, a lot of music in the first clip. I asked the gentleman in the room if we can quickly summarize, is there anything you guys want to talk about when we're talking about the hip-hop portion of this battle that we decided to go with? The hip-hop portion is already huge.
Triple C, you playing beautiful when you shining up the Glock, bro? Beautiful.
Yo, listen, beautiful is that record that you're playing where the ghetto mimosas are being served and it's 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is a great vibe. It is a great time. And then you end up going to the spot, to the after party because, you know, it went so great at 12:30 in the afternoon that now it's 11:30 at night. And when you get to the after spot, you're still going to hear beautiful. And it's still going to hit right with all the lights and the dark club scene. So beautiful is just one of those dope records. And I'm on Timbaland. I'm on the hill of Timbaland tonight. No pause. You know what I mean? All pause. No did it.
Listen, Malcontent's already talking shit in the chat, like I said, which is you're more than welcome to do if you ever watch us live on Twitch. Like I said, live on Twitch, Eats the Beats, the Rhymes. Just check out the thes. That's us right there. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, all one word. Check us out on all your DSPs, Triple C's. Make sure we got you covered. Shout out to all the countries always tuning in. Woo, all over the world. It's amazing. Shout out to y'all. Again, we hope you're enjoying this producer series battle. Let's move on to round number 2. That was just round number 1. I thought I got a full clip for everybody. We got some shit to talk about all year. We wrapping up the year strong. You heard what I'm talking about? Wrapping up the year strong, playing nothing but hits. DJ Hobo, your flowers are waiting for you after the show. Let's keep pushing. We talked about the hip hop portion of the quick, fast, no gas. There's so much mother effing music tonight. I'm calling another audible, another quick, fast, no gas, round number 2. We're going to play another clip of music. That's right. I'm not taking 5 shots. That's a little too excessive. We're going to slow it down, all right? We're going to play a little less in this particular clip because this particular round, again, has a theme, which we just went through round number 1 that the Neptunes took the win on for the hip-hop portion of Quick, Fast, No Gas. This Quick, Fast, No Gas is the R&B portion. That's right. Both of these hip-hop monsters. That's right. Is right. Both of these hip-hop producers. Get your mimosas up, pinkies up.
You know it.
Get your Colt 45 with your pinkies up. Listen, this is the portion of the show, like I said, where the ladies, the ladies get their little swerve on. We're gonna play some music that both, again, monster producers have been involved with over the years. Let's start out. DJ Hobo, who do you got? Who's starting out this round?
Let's go Timbaland. Let's go.
Both these gentlemen have been around for such a long time. They've worked with some of the similar groups in the R&B world, right? That being said, both of these guys have worked with the great trio we all know and love growing up, Total. So this round right here is the best Total round. That's right. Total, we gonna give them their flowers tonight because they were fucking dope back in the day. So we're gonna talk about Timbaland's contribution to a little song called What About Us, the remix featuring Missy Elliott, going up against When Boy Meets Girl. If you didn't remember it, I'll refresh your memory after this.
1, 2. Yeah.
Total round.
Hit 'em off like this.
Baby, I seen you, but never, lady. I just finished having you, baby. Why'd you have to go? Don't leave me. What about you? What about me? What about us? What we gon' do? Hey, 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 baby. I know that you've been pimping, Mr. Baller, tricking. Why you have to go?
Baby, I can figure it out. Your kisses taste like honey. Baby, I can figure it out. Your kisses taste like honey. Baby, I can figure it out. Your kisses taste like honey. Baby, I can figure it out.
That first album.
Don't you deny
You got the best total round. We're talking about the R&B version of Quick Fast No Gas. The R&B round, again, started with the total round. You just listened to What About Us featuring Missy on there, going up against When Boy Meets Girl, the Neptunes produced track. I'm going to go around the room real quick. Cool Breeze, which of these two records do you like the best for the best total round?
What About Us? I'm going What About Us.
Going What About Us? Sticking around for that Timbaland. DJ Scandalous, which of these two records are you looking at?
What About Us?
Going What About Us as well in that Timbaland round right there. What are you thinking about Ike Infamous?
What About Us?
Hey! Going 3, you see what it is. The numbers already spoke, but let's keep going. DJ Hobo, who do you got?
What About Us?
Going What About Us as well. Triple C, what are you thinking?
Yep. Let's make it 5.
Make it 5. What About Us? Total, the overall winner of round portion number 1. Ha ha ha, as you know. But again, we're talking about the Timbaland produced What About Us taking the win over When Boy Meets Girl. Did y'all remember that joint from the Timbaland's version?
Yeah.
I mean, from the
Yeah.
the Neptunes?
Yeah. The drums.
I'm talking about the Neptunes, my bad. The Boy Meets Girl I'm talking about.
That sounds like a live production, like the way that the snare and the drums just hit and the way it's recorded. That sounds all live production. It sounds it's a really dope record, you know what I mean? But What About Us is just different.
Again, both gentlemen worked with this fine trio of R&B songstresses. So that's going to be the theme of that round. Again, next theme, I got to give it up, you know what I'm saying, to DJ Scandalous, because I couldn't help but think of this next round. We got to talk about the men in the room as well. Pause. Like I said, we got to talk about the R&B side of men singing, you know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. These producers have definitely laced some fine R&B vocals from both the male and female perspective. Let's go ahead and stick with Timbaland first, for example. Let's talk about Timbaland's contribution to the R&B game with a gentleman he put on the map called Genuine, with a song we all know and love called Pony, going up against DJ Scandalous's favorite, Ray J. Wait a minute. Let's go. R&B's first. Let's do it.
So,
He hit it first.
There's no pause that goes in front of this round?
I'm just a bachelor. I'm looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride without even falling off. Gotta be compatible. Takes me to my limits. Girl, when I break you off, I promise that you won't wanna get off.
You're working all day, and now it's on. Pull up and don't pay, and the line is long. Girls in the club, you wanna ice, grilling the thugs. I wanna thumb. Is it cause I'm a shine? Major ice. I'm talking about blind, yeah, Vegas lights. Never on the scene without my team. Cali, sticky green. It's on and poppin'. The DJ's rockin'. Chickens is watching. It's on tonight. Girl, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, yo, if y'all know the words, say it with me. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Listen, man. You gotta find out the best R&B version of round number 2. Like I said, it's the R&B version of Quick Fast No Gas. Again, no gas. I'm gonna ask the room real quick. When it comes down to these 2 R&B joints that we know, the male version of, like I said, the R&B portion of this round, we're talking about Wait a Minute by Ray J going up against Pony by Genuine. Triple C, who do you got?
Mini horse.
You're going Timbaland with Pony with the mini horse. Fair enough. Cool Breeze, who do you got?
Pony.
You're going Genuine as well. Ike Infamous, which of these 2 records do you got?
No contest, Genuine.
Going Genuine. Oh, snap. I see a trend. DJ Scandalous, who do you got?
Claro que Pony.
Ay. DJ Hobo, you're going to get on it. Pause.
Oh,
Wow.
I paused.
I know. It was just still, you know what I mean? As the car drove by, it was like
It's the way the hook goes, you know.
It was aggressive.
very aggressive.
My bad.
man.
I mean, it's scary in the middle of the night.
I didn't really like Pony, man, so I'm going with the Ray J joint, son.
Oh snap! First,
brother.
Yo, Hobo, you bugging, man. Hobo, you bugging, man.
Bro,
Hobo, you bugging, man.
Ray J beat is hard. I saw you bopping to it, Ike. You was
Yeah,
smiling.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yo, listen, man. That Genuine first album, man.
Nah, fire.
Album,
Yo,
yeah,
listen, man.
but Pony was
eh.
coming out for me, man. I mean, not as dope as everybody acts like it is. It's not that hot.
Bobo, you afraid to get on the pony, man?
I sure am. Yep.
Again, we're gonna keep pushing through the first version of the R&B Quick Fast No Gas. Next record is a little song we all love by the songstress that we all miss. Rest in peace, Aaliyah. A song that we all know and love with her contribution with Timbaland by her side with Are You That Somebody, going up against Pharrell's own Frontin'. Here we go.
Boy, I've been watching you like the hawk in the sky. That fly, you are my prey. Boy, I promise you, if we keep bumping heads, I know that one of these days we gon' hook it up, probably talk on the phone. But see, I don't know if that's good. I've been holding back this secret from you. I probably shouldn't tell it. If I let you know, you can tell nobody, I'll tell my nobody. Are you responsible? Boy, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just hanging out. Is it my goal? Is it your goal? Sometimes I'm very good. Right now, I'm not. Say yes or say no, 'cause I really need somebody. Tell me if that's somebody.
Been looking at you. Sexy.
Don't wanna sound full of myself or rude, but you ain't looking at no other dudes, 'cause you love me. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
So sexy.
So you think about a chance, you find yourself trying to do my dance, maybe 'cause you love me. I know that I'm carrying on, never mind if I'm showing off. I was just frontin'. You know I want you, babe. I'm ready to bet it on, unless you don't care at all. But you know I want you. You should stop frontin', babe. Trying to
Listen, you know what it is. It's the R&B version of Quick Fast No Gas, Frontin' by Pharrell, going up against Are You That Somebody by Aaliyah. Triple C was questioning if that's allowed. It is. It was off the Neptunes project. As a matter of fact, Star Trek presents the Neptunes. You could totally hear the production and see it's the both of them. Because if you really know about Neptunes production, and it's not a knock on Pharrell, that's a Chad Hugo kind of sound. That
Yeah.
quote unquote Neptune sound. You can hear it and you can see how it's not there no more if you know that Neptune sound we're talking about. So shout out to the Neptunes, period. Shout out to Chad Hugo. Here's his flowers as well. This song again, my bad. Sorry. This song Frontin' going up against Are You That Somebody? So Aaliyah versus Pharrell is the question. Let me start out with you, Ike Infamous. Who do you got? Which of these two R&B songs?
As much as I love Frontin' for all the club vibes and the Get a Mimosa clubs that we're going to be hitting Trip C in the 2025. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can deny Aaliyah. This is why I voted for Timbaland. His R&B catalog is too phenomenal. Aaliyah.
Oh, snap. We got one vote in Timbaland right there. We see what time it is. Cool Breeze. Which of these two R&B records are you going with, Aaliyah or Pharrell?
I'm gonna have to second that. I agree with everything Ike said. I always liked Aaliyah, man. So front is, gotta go with Aaliyah.
Listen, the Aaliyah Timbaland union was deep. A lot of catalog there, a lot of dope records. Scandalous, what are you thinking?
I'm going to Lee on this one, man.
Oof, the math makes sense, but I need to find out the rest. DJ Hobo, who do you got?
I'm gonna go Aaliyah on this one.
Aaliyah as well. Triple C, who do you got?
Going in with the Aaliyah.
You as well. I got a feeling you were waddling over there like a little duck. I got a feeling you was resentful.
No, I'm just saying. I was about to say. I was about to say the same thing that Ike said. That Timbaland R&B bag is
it's crazy. That front record is such a dope record. And when it dropped, the video, the time and the vibe, it was everything. It was like, this dude Pharrell can't sing. And when he dropped that record, you were like, holy shit, bro. This right here is out the park, a home run, dude. Dope, such a dope record.
I mean, let's quickly talk about it. I again had other records for the R&B round, but the math is mathing, and we have more records to go to, more rounds, I should say. Let's quickly wrap up, quick, fast, no gas. We asked the question, best R&B category, and while we had basically six different records that we played, it looks like the majority, matter of fact, the entire round, it's easy to say this entire round for the R&B category of the Neptunes versus Timbaland goes to Timbaland, putting Timbaland up on the scoreboard. It's officially tied up 1-1. After all them records, we've only 2 rounds in. Don't you love how we do these beats around? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, I mean, would you guys want to talk about the R&B portion real quick before we move into round number 3?
It definitely needs to it definitely needs to be acknowledged on how dope it is to be a producer, to do such hip hop records and get known for making hip hop records and to be able to make such classic R&B records. It's not as easy as you would think or as it would seems, you know what I mean? We forget, like me personally, Aaliyah is one of my personal favorite. I love listening to her albums, gets me hyped. I start driving the truck to like 80 miles an hour, but like because of that match, when you have the right producer with the right R&B singer, the music comes out immaculate, you know what I mean? So like, and it's not to discredit anything that the Neptunes has done R&B wise, because they're phenomenal producers, but it was just a different time. It was a couple of years, right? Am I correct, Hobos? Like it's kind of like a different space of a run, you know what I'm saying, as far as the popularity?
For sure. I mean, I think Timbaland had the earlier popular, if you will, just because of Jodeci and you know, the joint and Aaliyah and I think I don't remember when Frontin' came out, but you know, as I did my homework for this, I don't know, since we're out of that R&B round, there's a song I want to talk about, but I don't know if I can talk about it because I don't know if you're gonna play it or not.
I mean, let's talk about
the SWV joint, Use Your Heart. That's a Neptune's record, bro.
Right.
And
that technically is their very first production that they get credited for as far as Wikipedia is concerned.
Yeah.
And that knocks, bro. It's such a crazy song.
Crazy song. It's such a crazy vibe. You park up next to the side of the road where the water's at and the beach, or a little quiet spot.
Buddy.
I reminiscing again, bro. I can start reminiscing again.
I took a shorty to Long Island real quick. It was like, let's just go right here, baby.
Yeah, Hobo, it's something that some of them Queens cats don't know nothing about. You know what I mean?
Hey, take it easy with your cheap.
I said some. I said some. Because Jules hasn't left like 2 blocks around from his crib. You know what I mean? So
listen, I want to just point out something real interesting. It's interesting how both production teams were sort of guided by the R&B arm of mentorship, right? You got the Neptunes under Teddy Riley, and then you got Timbaland under Devontae Swing, aka Jodeci, right? And then you have these 2 rounds. Round 1 was, I said, a hip hop round, and you guys went entirely, minus 1 round basically, and gave that to the Neptunes. Whereas in this R&B round, it went entirely to Timbaland. And I think if I had gone this extra round that I have a feeling it probably would have went to Timbaland as well. It's interesting that like same location.
Yeah.
2 sets of producers that definitely stood out on their own merit of like production. They both don't sound anything alike, and they both sounded like nothing at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say is that I think for me, right? So again, you guys know I'm a Timbo guy all day, even though I voted for the Neptunes for the overall for this game. But what I think sometimes is that if you kind of look at it, one set samples. Well, Timbo samples, Neptunes is pretty much everything live. And I think with Timbo, what it is, especially as a sample guy myself, his samples was so unique, and then he put that to R&B, so it stands out more on that side, in my opinion, because I love Timbo's R&B production more than I like his hip hop production, in my opinion. Yeah. And I've always respected it more because he uses the same. Again, in hip hop, right? You know, we're using the samples, and then we're making certain kind of street beats, or we're approaching a little bit different. Where Timbo makes it kind of quirky, kind of funky, kind of different. So it's kind of like a different approach to the R&B songs, where the Neptunes will kind of have more like a traditional musicianship training, things like that. Things with chords, both very dope, but two different styles. And I think that the sample approach from Timbaland stands out I want to say a little bit more, but it's different because I love the Neptunes, and it made me doing the homework for this. It made me them more when I looked at everything. I was like, oh shit, like nah, I kind of had to go with I'm a Timbo guy all day, but I had to go with the Neptunes because of that. But Timbaland's samples, the way he uses the samples, I think what gives him the edge with the R&B.
What you just said was real dope about Timbo, which is why I voted for him tonight. Is that in his R&B, I saw the creativity. You know what I mean? Just the different sounds and the like the baby crying and just different things that you wouldn't incorporate into and the use of the hi-hats and the triple sound of the hi-hats and things like that. So like for me, like it was so creative on how he was able to expand it and be so creative with the R&B. You know what I mean? To like what you were saying with the Neptunes, they were more musically trained and the SWV record. When you hear that, you love that record like instantly as soon as it drops. You know what I'm saying? But it's a different entirely feeling. And I think that's what was dope with Timbo as he went into the hip hop. Maybe it was a detriment to him, but he stayed to his roots with being creative with the hip hop. So it worked sometimes and it didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree.
I wanna go on and move on to round number 3, which I'm gonna call another audible real quick, and this time it's no gas. I only because we keep talking about SWV so much. I had a round lined up. I'm moving it up. I'm bumping it up because it's getting interesting in the room right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, and Hobo, by the way, stop me in my tracks when we have results for the voting booth. I always forget. Forgive me. Like I said, I just want to try to get as much music played out. Like I said, so just stop me in my tracks if we ever have results. But I'm gonna give this next round its proper introduction. Best SWV track. That's right. Again, both monster production duos have worked with the great sisters with voices. Again, we just talked about Use Your Heart. We can't forget about a little song that they have in the clip. I don't know if y'all remember a little song called Can We Get Freaky Tonight? Featuring Missy and Timbaland on the beat as well. So, DJ Hobo, once again, Neptunes or Timbaland, who goes first tonight?
Timbaland.
Are we going Timbaland? Interesting, because we will go with Use Your Heart. I had everything all queued up, and then I noticed I had the wrong songs queued up. So let's go with, yes, I had another. Again, I called an audible. I should have known that to change the music, but I didn't. But with that being said, best SWV track round, we are going with Use Your Heart versus Can We Get Freaky. And you said Neptunes first?
I said Timbaland first, but that's fine. You can go do your thing.
Yeah, let me do my thing. Use Your Heart by the Neptunes and SWV.
overseas with SWV. Check it one time. See, me, I'm super fly, super duper fly. Rub your hands up my thigh and go super duper high. Do you see my apple pie? Tell me if you lie. Tell me if you lie. I like it when you're talking dirty. Can we get kinky tonight? Got so many things on my mind. Never seen a guy so fine. I like it when you do me. Can we get kinky tonight? Got so many things on my mind. Yeah.
Listen, let's talk about it. Best SWV track. We got to give a little shout to Use Your Heart, getting so much attention at the moment because of its sample usage up on the Kendrick Lamar. What's the name? Is it GNX?
Max, yeah.
Shout out to my brother Hus Kingpin too. He used it, I believe, on the Threesome EP. That did wonders for him when he remade that beat. Like everybody loves this loop, man. Like that. This round, yeah. Yo, Jules, you're an asshole. The show is going so dope. Around like this, you're an idiot, bro.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. This was the last round. If we got to go to round number 5, I didn't even deem it respectfully that important as some of the other material I have lined up still in the clip. But the conversation kept going this direction. I had to make the call again. Use Your Heart, which is getting a lot. I mean, it's funny because this was an actual single off the project.
Yeah.
When you look at the DSP numbers that I looked at today, the disparage of plays of this particular song compared to the rest of the album is insane. And I think a lot of it has to do, again, with the attention that it garnered upon this whole new Kendrick project. And if you know that they chose this particular record as a particular FU to Drake, if you know what's going on, because Drake and Pharrell don't get along, and then they sample the Neptune song in the record, and it's a Neptune's dope record, SWV, and it's crazy. Long story short.
Know that.
Yeah, there's a lot of reason for that particular record being used. And again, it's the first song that the actual Neptunes get credit for as labeled the Neptunes. Maybe they did production under another name at some point, but in their wiki discography, they get labeled that as the very first song to get credit for. Shout out to Dreddy in the building. I seen you, Playboy. Again, I've been so focused on driving out this music. So, for example, Dreddy, who do you got when we're talking Use Your Heart versus Can We Get Freaky? Who wants to step up first? Ike, you said you didn't like me, so I want to know you. Who do you got? No, for this round, he said, I know he likes, that's my man right there. That's my man.
Nah, that's my man, son. Come on, man. I love you.
I know he's not feeling the round, which again makes me very comfortable knowing I'm doing a good job. Swift Arm in the building. Swift Arm. Listen, best SWV track, we are talking the Neptunes versus Timbaland. Use Your Heart versus Can We Get Freaky Tonight? Pause. Who do you got?
Yo, these are both gigantic records, man. Like, this is the reason why.
Use Your Heart that big though? Was?
Yeah.
Man, Use Your Heart is a big record with
big record, bro. Are you kidding?
Don't get me wrong, I remember it. I don't remember it standing out like above like Rain or
it was up there.
It's up there. That's what I'm saying. Like this round is crazy because the Timbo and SWV joint, that's a club banger, that's a backyard party, that's a humongous radio record. Like, they're both fire records. This is the reason why I don't like, or I could say probably we don't like this trash ass R&B coming out now.
We just did an R&B round, but for this particular round, like I said, SWV related, who got more in their R&B bag? Was it Neptunes or Timbaland?
Yo, stop saying it like that, man. We're just gonna say that the better record, the one I'm attached to, and the better record. Yo, shout out to my man Timbaland, but I'm going with Neptunes on this one. I can't deny how fucking fire that record is, bro.
Yo.
And don't be trying to miss my words up and switch them and flip flam and
flipping and bouncing on some bullshit.
Shout out to you, Skids.
Homo, one at a time. Homo, what were you saying, Homo?
I was saying, gotta watch you, man. You be trying to.
Well,
yeah.
What do you mean? Listen, you can stand on any hill. Again, the records that go against each other are Use Your Heart versus Can We Get Freaky. Whatever version of battle you want to use to hate thy enemy is on you. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to say one record is better than the other, or which is the better produced record, or which is the better lyrical record, whatever, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Cool Breeze don't care, for example. Cool Breeze, between Use Your Heart, Can We Get Freaky Tonight? Who do you got, sir?
Dude, I don't know, man.
I know, I can tell.
I'm gonna go with "Can We Get Freaky Tonight."
There you go. There you go. There you go.
First vote of the night on the other side of the bridge, Timbaland.
Breeze, son. That's house shaking music for Breeze, son.
Start up.
Listen, Timbaland be in his R&B bag, son.
House shaking.
Mr. Timberland, use your heart wasn't as big as Weak, but it was a super hit. I remember like Weak being big pause. You know what I'm saying? But I guess use your. I remember. I just was like.
Yeah, Use Your Heart it wasn't a big single for them. It wasn't a big single.
Oh, so there you go. Everybody's over here acting like it was a huge single.
Oh, it was a big.
Wasn't
for them,
it was a
it wasn't
single, but it wasn't as
favorite,
big as the other records that came out prior to it.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, I remember the record, but I don't remember it being like this.
This was
later.
I
don't remember the song. I don't remember the lyrics to that record. Like I do Weak and Rain on Me and all these other records and. You know, you're the one for me.
This was a bit later. This was a little bit later on, right?
Yeah.
In those records, right?
Yeah.
It was. It was a little later on. Yeah.
So you're talking about that's when SWV was kind of starting to fade out a little bit from the top shine to top light. You know what I mean? So like, I think this record was like oh shit, they still got it, quote unquote. Even though like real true fans really know who singers are, like vocalists.
Right.
Women who can really actually sing a chord. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll always be a fan of SWV, but you know what I mean? So, like, I think that has something to do with that placement of the record.
Scan, you were jumping in the pool right now. What do you got when it comes to TC records?
I mean, I love both records, and I think everybody made great points. I think for me, I'm going with Use Your Heart. I think that song. They're both great records. I'll leave it there. Both are great records. I think just you know, go with my man Ike. Just hit when he said that story earlier, I could tell that was real, and that's the power of that record. I recognize and understand. So for that throwback story, I'm going to Use Your Heart.
You already know, like, yo, you get back to the crib, like, yo, son, yo, man, yo, I'm telling you, man. In a couple weeks, you're gonna meet it in a couple weeks.
What are you thinking about, Hobo?
I mean, I Dreddy brought it up. I think it was Dreddy. Yeah, Dreddy brought it up. It's a perfect thing. Babies got made to that song, man. Like that song, it might not have been, you know, the popular one that people play, like radio hits, et cetera, but that's that Quiet Storm music.
Yeah.
Son.
Yes. Yeah.
That's the music that Triple C calls the shorties over and be like, yo, bring the gun.
That's called trouble music, man. That's trouble music.
Trouble music.
Someone's gonna get pregnant.
That was
Trip C invites him, yo, bring your gun over to get clean. Next thing you know, 9 months later, he got a seed.
That song was Netflix and Chill before Netflix and Chill.
I like the way Dreddy tries to defend himself in the chat. He's like, I'm just letting you know, I'm not claiming I made babies to that record. I'm like, you look like you was listening to like Bob Seger or something at some point in time.
Listen,
you know
listen. If you ain't make a baby to it, everybody was definitely practicing out this mouth. You know what I mean?
Except Dreddy. Listen, it mathematically. Again, because we got to keep pushing this. The time is catching up to us. For those who didn't get a chance to vote, again, you had your chance, but it's fine because it really doesn't matter. Actually, Trip, you're the last one. My bad. Trip, who do you got?
Use Your Heart.
Use Your Heart as well? It don't matter. I'm going to put it down. But let's be clear. Round number 3. Only round number 3 we're up to. That's SWV track. We put Use Your Heart going up against Can We Get Freaky Tonight. And while it wasn't entirely one-sided, the Neptunes get this round. Use Your Heart getting the win for the SWV round right there. So the score is officially 2-1. Played a lot of music this evening. Again, if you don't know, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Monday night it goes down. Every Monday night. Again, like I said, the producer series battle is special. That happens from time to time. Tonight we are talking the Neptunes versus Timbaland. Producer series battle, VA edition, 2 up, 2 down. DJ Hobo, if you didn't know, represents the state. He's very happy this evening. He's been. Has the state been well represented with the choices we've come up with tonight, DJ Hobo?
Absolutely. You did a phenomenal job. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Who's winning? Who's winning?
In the voting booth, Use Your Heart won as well, 75%.
That's crazy. The popularity of that record right now is insane, dude.
He's being made.
You really didn't think that record was that popular like that, huh?
I know it's got a lot of eyes on it right now, like a lot. And again, even when I looked at the numbers, I knew it was a single. It was the second single of the album, which doesn't mean anything really, but it just, I'm talking about the numbers were hugely different. And I can't help but think, like, you know, there's a lot of these young kids nowadays. Like I said, there's a lot of sample tracking and the song that Kendrick used for maybe Hobo can chime in on this was a song called The Heart. And it's a series, it's a record he's had as a continuous series throughout a lot of his projects. And Drake tried to use the title in something as well. So now this was like part 6 or something like that. He decided to drop the Heart and just go by Heart or something like that. And then it's, again, a Pharrell sample. So now it's K-Dot sampling Pharrell. Pharrell and Drake have issues. And it's kind of like, ha! I feel very gossipy right now, but this is important to point out, and that's why I think there's so many of these young kids going to the SWV record, finding out like, oh my, because people think like Kendrick, and I don't know if it's by accident, but there's a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for, Hope? Like Easter eggs in fucking Kendrick Lamar rhymes. People are like, did you know if you count the amount of minutes and divide it by this, that, the other,
in the videos,
it equals Drake's phone number and address, and that's on purpose. And that's the way you said, like.
But if you pay attention to the videos, the song titles, all of that shit, I didn't want to believe it. I'm a Kendrick fan, and I didn't want to do the research that much because I'm not interested really.
No, I think he does a lot of things purposely, absolutely.
But yes,
but there's
absolutely.
Some people that are like, yo, he did this because like they really reach to find this connection.
But
with this particular one, it was easy to find and spot because of SWV. And then being involved.
But isn't that exactly what hip hop should be though? Isn't that exactly what it was? That was exactly for us? You know what I mean? I know Scan and DJs and producers, when you realize and Hobo, when you realize what the RZA was actually sampling. You know what I mean? When
you know what other record I wouldn't be surprised. You know what other record I wouldn't be surprised that has the, let's just call it that, probably had the Kendrick effect recently in the last few weeks. Is probably what's homeboy's name? Oh, throw some D's on him. Rich Boy.
Rich Boy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of that 30 for 30 that he got with SZA. And like I'll bet again, people go, because I've seen a bunch of memes already doing this connection thing of like, this record is from this, and it's like
the bars.
The bars, that like I said, like go to those records right now. Like I said, that's what makes it kind of cool nowadays. You can, word, that's from there. And you can easily go find it now. Whereas in our day, it was kind of like, even if you did recognize Biggie using the Isley Brothers, you're like, oh yeah, that's Isley Brothers. Yeah. I don't have that record, but I heard the record growing up. You know what I'm saying? So, but now
you ran back to your older brothers or your uncle or your mom or your dad's stash, and you realize like, oh shit, this record's been here the whole entire time.
It was a 45. They had it in 45.
Yeah, it should have been here the whole entire time, man.
Mm-hmm. Listen, man, it's going down. You see what time it is. We have 2 more rounds to go. Again, Neptunes versus Timbaland, the producer series, VA edition. I'm trying to think right now how I want to approach this because there's still a good amount of music left that I want to talk about because both these guys cover a lot of different genres. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna go. Don't hate me, guys, but this is part of what these guys do, and we're always trying to reach a bigger audience here on EVR. So with that being said, both powerhouse production teams worked with a lot of pop artists. That's right. Another round of Quick Fast No Gas. That's right. There's so much music, so much gas that we don't need to hear. Just a bunch of Quick Fast. So let's go ahead and do the Quick Fast round of the pop round. We're going to go ahead and start out with what makes the most sense when it comes to both these guys and pop music because they both conquered that genre, if you will. Let's start out with their association with a young gentleman out of Memphis by the name of Justin Timberlake. when they both appeared as heavy producers on his solo debut project, Justified. Let's put 2 songs off that project up against each other. I would love to know the votes on this in the chat. Hobo, if you can get these 2 records up, please. Let's talk about Like I Love You by the Neptunes going up against Cry Me a River by Timbaland. Again, the Justin Timberlake round.
Just something about you. Way I'm looking at you, whatever. Keep looking at me. Getting scared now. Right? Don't feel me, baby. It's just Justin. Feel good, right? Listen. I kinda noticed something one night in your colorful face. Music should move your bones. Just remember, sing that song with me. Ain't nobody love it like I love it. You're a good girl and that's what makes me trust you. Hey, late at night I talk to you. You will know the difference. People. You were my sun, you were my earth. You didn't know all the ways I loved you, no. So you took a chance, made other plans. But I bet you didn't think that they would come crashing down, no. You don't have to say what you did, I already know. I found out right there. There's no chance for you and me. There'll never be right. Show me a rhythm. Show me a rhythm. Show me a rhythm. Show me a rhythm. Yeah, yeah.
2 different styles, same album. Both these guys are monsters, and working with Justin at the time was a big-ass deal. This was his first solo project, leaving the NSYNC situation. NSYNC, if you didn't know, was a cheap imitation of the great Menudo. Those guys had kind of something going on, but everybody knew the main guy was the main breadwinner, which was Justin Timberlake. He was the Ricky Martin of the group. You
didn't say that with did you?
Say again?
You didn't say that and meant that seriously, did you?
What you mean? He's the Ricky Martin of the group.
That was an imitation of Menudo.
Cheap. But it did its thing. You know what I'm saying? You know. What you mean?
Fucking.
Menudo was first. Menudo was even before New Edition. So I don't even want to have this discussion.
Trash, bro.
What are you talking about? Yo,
listen.
Yo, and you understand.
I'm not going to put myself in the corner like Fat Joe. We're not having this Black Latin conversation right now. I'm not going to have it.
Around. He still got a Menudo poster on his wall.
Yo, bro, this is why his audacity MC list be kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't know. This is what the
was a Menudo knockoff.
Listen, Jules.
Justin was the Ricky Martin of the group. Listen, can I still? We have a lot of time.
Jules, you ain't even old enough to know about Menudo like that.
What you mean?
I know you're running around with your chanclas and the pinatas.
You gotta understand something. I'm not. They was playing that in between commercials and soap operas when my mother was holding me. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, Telemundo, baby.
You know what I mean? Crazy.
Stop that.
First show we ever got watching Telemundo. Listen. Too much information. My bad. Too much information. Too much information. Cut that out.
Too much.
Listen, the Justin Timberlake round just went down. Like I said, best quick, fast, no gas. We're going to go through this one more time. Like I Love You, Cry Me a River, same project, Justin Timberlake round. Cool Breeze, who do you got?
Cry me a river.
One for Timberland. DJ Hobo. Without breaking glass, who do you got?
Shit. The Neptunes, man.
Going Neptunes, always going Like I Love You. Jing, jing, jing. Triple C.
Cry Me a River.
Cry Me a River. No, jing, jing, jing.
Nah.
I get from it. Who do you got?
I couldn't stand that.
What? That shit's fine.
I couldn't stand that.
Chad, you could tell that's Chad on that one.
Yeah, for sure. Again, if you know, you know. Like you ain't hear that again. You just don't hear it again. It's like, where's it at? Ike, my bad. Who do you got, sir?
Slimmest of margins, Crimea River.
Yes, 3. The math already making sense. Scan, who do you got?
Shout out to Jimmy Douglas, man. I'm going Crimea River.
Crimea. Aye! You know what it is. First track on the pop version of Quick, Fast, No Gas goes to Justin Timberlake. Again, that's his round. But we're talking about Timbaland getting that particular point. Let's keep moving on. I will leave it to the Hobo again. Who do you want to go next on this round? Do you want to go Timbaland or Neptunes?
Neptunes.
We're going Neptunes. Say less. We are gonna go.
Wait, hold on. Hobo, who won that one?
That round was tied in the chat, by the way.
It's tied. Oh snap! The chat was tied. The pop version got y'all twisted. That's crazy. Like I Love You versus Crimea River. 2 big records on that album right there. But now we're moving on to the second portion, Quick, Fast, No Gas, the pop category. Let's call this the female entry of the pop version. Again, both these powerhouse production teams worked with a lot of women. So let's talk about the women's round right here. Let's talk about, you said we were going Neptunes first. Let's start with their contribution to a young woman who used these gentlemen. Well, they helped each other, let's just say, get this woman to get taken a little more serious when she was kind of considered a bit young and teen-spirited at the time. Let's talk about Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You, going up against Nelly Furtado's Promiscuous. Big records. Like I said, let's do it. I'm a Slave for You first.
I know I may be young, but I've got feelings too. And I need to do what I feel like doing. So let me go and just listen. All you people look at me like I'm a little girl. Well, did you ever think it'd be okay for me to step into this world? It's practical, it's logical. What the hell, who cares? All I know is I'm so happy when you're dancing there. I'm a slave for you. I cannot hold it, I cannot control it. I'm a slave for you. I won't deny it, I'm not trying to hide.
Am I throwing you off?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
How you doing, young lady? The feeling that you're giving really drives me crazy. You don't have a play about the choke. I was at a loss for words first time that we spoke.
You're looking for a girl that'll treat you right. You're looking for in the daytime with the light.
You might be the type if I play my cards right. I'll find out by the end of the night.
You expect me to just let you hit it, but will you still respect me if you get it?
Promiscuous girl, whatever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I'm on.
Promiscuous boy, you already know that I'm all yours. What you waiting for?
Promiscuous girl, you teasing me. You know what I want, and I got what you need.
Promiscuous boy, let's get to the point, 'cause we on the road. You ready?
I got caught up in the club 2000s real fast. Flashbacks.
Real quick.
You used to go business casual to the club. You know what I'm saying? Your shoes, literally shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
Fresh
No
sweater.
boots. Your sweater better have a fucking collar shirt underneath it.
and you had your Plex chain on. You had, you know what I'm saying? You had your shines out. You could wear your chain out.
Those jeans, no, they black. They black jeans though. They black. See, let me see your foot. Let me see.
You had to wear
Those look like sneakers. They look like sneakers. Look at disgust the whole time. Those look like sneakers. I'm Dominican. They diesels. They diesels. Like,
Yo, cats who read the bouncers were acting like that though. Real talk.
yo, it was crazy. Like they would be like, son.
Like you can't
If
get in
anybody
here
our
with
age knows, if you were living in New York at the time, dress casual for late nights, right, on the weekends, and fellas, you would sometimes, I know I did, for this sort of nonsense that would happen to the door, you kept an extra something outfit, shoes, something
extra
just
slacks.
in case.
Yep. Just
extra slacks, extra
The button, you ain't trying to
wallows.
I'm not trying to go business casual. They make you go business casual. So I might try to pull us something, and they're like, "Nah, you need a collar." Like, "Oh, man, I'm going back to the car, man. I'll be back, man."
Yep.
Give me a minute, man. Hey, and then you might double time it real quick. You're like, oh, I see what's on the line. Yo, give me a minute. Hold on.
And then they wonder why you show up with no coat. You'd be like, "Man, fuck coat check, man. You crazy, man? I'm just in the car along with my fucking boots, which usually work in my polo boots, but you call them boots." You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Try to call them soft Tims.
They were shutting you down if you had Tims on.
Yeah.
Oh no, Tims wasn't happening.
Yep.
That wasn't happening.
Shout out to Bentleys, man.
Bentley. Bentley's was extra. Bentley's you had to go just like Steve Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Like
we went to Wallabies with the Cosby. We went to Bentleys and did our thing, man.
Yeah, man.
I know what the Bentleys. It was too fancy. I didn't own suits at that age. Like I was like, I'm kind of fucking
As long as you had wallows, you was good, bro.
Wallows was good.
Bentley's and what was the other one? Shadow. Was it Shadow?
Shadow, yeah.
Those you had to have suits. The Shadow you didn't have to have a suit, but there were people with suits because again it was the older crowd.
Shadow was 25 and up at the time, if I'm not mistaken.
It was how old?
I think it was 25 and up at the time. Shadow
that might be. I remember being older.
Requirement to get in.
Yeah,
It was
for
aunties
sure.
up in there. It was aunties definitely in shadow.
But again, you had to be.
Yeah.
Kind of suited
So,
and booted.
Again, that wasn't business. Look, in other words, back to the metaphor. Shadows and Bentleys was not business casual. That was dress up. They was dressed. There was no business casual. Anyway, let's stick to the game. My bad. I'm losing track.
Anyway, you hear that music there, right? You hear the music.
You hear the music. You see what time it is. I just played two women that were very, very prominent again in the 2000s. Britney Spears and Nelly Furtado. I'm a slave for you going up against Promiscuous, Ike Infamous. Who do you got?
I'm always down with bald-headed Britney. You know what I mean? But I'm going with Timbo on this one.
Going with Timbo in this. Cool Breeze. Who do you got? Timbo or the Neptunes?
Timbaland, Nelly Furtado.
You going Nelly Furtado as well? Scandalous. Who do you got?
Oh, I'm going with Britney on this one, man. That record used to work for me when I would play it, man. That record used to work.
Oh,
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Baby. Fair enough. DJ Hobo, who do you got?
Yeah, I'm going Britney as well, man. That record was the beat is dope, and you don't want me to expand, yeah. Britney.
I mean, you know what's crazy? I want to hear too, but yeah, you're right. No gas. Triple C, who do you got?
Nelly Furtado.
No, I was like, what? I got you. Fair enough. So very close in that particular round, but still the round goes to Timbaland. One more again, Promiscuous taking the round right there means Timbaland getting the round. And should we go one more?
Let's do it.
I know Triple C like, damn it.
I mean, shout out to VA, man. It's a dope show, bro.
It's a long episode. Icy Vamp, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, we usually do this around an hour or two. You know what I mean? Tonight we are doing the producer beat series battle, Virginia edition, the Neptunes versus Timbaland. We are currently on the Quick Fast No Gas, where we're covering the pop music that both these powerhouse production teams have taken a large stance on. Let's go again with some of the pop hits that these gentlemen have stuck to the table with. The marriage of Justin Timberlake and Timbaland, Sexy Back. Let's go.
Come here, girl.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Come to the back.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
VIP.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Drinks on me.
Go ahead, be
See
gone
what
with
you
it.
twerking with.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Look at those hips.
Go ahead, be gone with
You
it.
make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Come against the NERT lap dance.
to me. They say, but I don't wanna hear it.
Ooh, baby, you want me? Ooh, baby, you want me? Ooh, baby, you want me? Well, you can get this lap dance here for free. You can get this lap dance here for free. Well, you can get this lap dance here for free. Ooh, baby, you want me? Well, you can get this lap dance here for free.
Outside of both producers, we just covered the Justin Timberlake round. We just covered the women's round, and now we are covering again this just quick up tempo songs that these guys were dropping at the time. Lap Dance by NERD going up against Sexy Back by Justin Timberlake featuring Timbaland on the beat and chorus. Who do you got? Let's start with you, DJ Hobo. Which of these two records are you voting for, sir?
Man, I did not like that fucking Justin Timberlake song.
So, faith to say you're going NERD?
Yes.
NERD gets the first vote. Triple C from Queens.
Timbo.
On Timbo, giving Justin Timberlake that Sexy Back. Cool Breeze, who do you got?
Lap Dance.
Lap Dance, here we go. Let me see. Guy Infamous, who do you got?
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to vote for Timbo on this one, bringing that Sexy back.
Bringing that dan. On a DJ perspective, I mean, even I think you did Scandalous. I'm curious to know what you think.
Timbo, man, that record was killing when it came out, man.
Every club, every time I was with a DJ, and every set at some point in time, that record was played. Every time I went out for the what do you call them? The Friday when you leave the work, the after hour, everybody's going to the spot. Like, yo, everybody's going to the spot after work. Yeah. You always heard that record, man. Like that record is just.
I hate that song.
I was kind of hoping there was another record so I didn't have to vote for that but I can't deny how big of a record it was.
So
for those paying attention and didn't know, shout out to DG. My bad, I didn't see the name here. So I gotta scroll. DGS 619 said Timbaland and Neptunes on a Justin Timberlake debut project as a ballad in itself. You're right. I don't know if you joined us just now. We basically gave that a round. We did, what was it, the Like I Love You versus Cry Me a River. That's the Justin Timberlake battle we gave for that particular case. Again, we were doing the pop version of Quick Fast No Gas. And again, the results are pretty obvious. It looks like Timbaland takes an entire round once again, and his pop category looks like it rolled over the Neptunes in this particular round, giving Timbaland the win for round number 4, meaning the score is officially tied up. Producer series battle, Timbaland, that score on the board is 2. The Neptunes have a score of 2. We have to go to round number 5. Before we do that, were there any results we want to go over in the chat room? I mean, and any opinions? What are you guys thinking about the pop category? I mean, let's talk about it before we move on real fast.
I need some hip hop in my life. Cut the shit.
Listen, there was a lot of hip hop in round 1. Be clear. And the interesting part about these guys is while they started in the hip hop category, their catalogs definitely, veered off into lots of different worlds. With that being said, before they got their start and their claim to fame, right, and all that steady work as a producer or an artist, which if you're lucky you get as an artist, let's talk about most unexpected remix treats that these gentlemen might have done. For example, this is not a quick fast. This is 2 songs that I found throughout vast catalog searches that I did, today. Shout out to everybody that participated in 7 Records In. I also did my own homework, and there was a lot of remixes that both these groups basically messed with. Timbaland did a lot of remixes before he was hot, even then while he was hot, and the Neptunes as well. When they were starting to bubble, there was a lot of remixes. When they were hot, there was a lot of straight production, no remixes, because they were the go-to. But they still were a lot of remixes in existence throughout their career. So let's talk about 2 records I found that I'm curious to know what you guys think about. Don't know if you actually heard these remixes or not. I don't put it past DJ Scandalous because he's a weirdo. He knows everything. But this was pretty cool because I had never, again, so I might have heard, obviously, these original songs, but didn't know that they had remixes by these producers. So let's talk about the greatest romance ever sold, the Neptunes remix featuring Q-Tip. That's right, Prince has allowed, legitimately, this is a legit record, the Neptunes to remix The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, and Q-Tip drops a verse on it. The remix for The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, going up against Destiny's Child, Say My Name remix. And while it sounds cliche, and you say to yourself, Destiny's Child said you couldn't find another remix, wait till you hear this remix. Let's start out with Prince, The Greatest Romance Ever Sold, featuring Q-Tip and the Neptunes.
Greatest romance that's ever been sold. So what do you know? You and me finally face to face, checking each other up and down, in all the obvious places.
All the places in the world we live, they can't hold a candle to the light you give. For real, for real. I have an outlook that's truly uncommon. If you follow me, I'm more than an honest man. The reason why I'm placed on the earth's face is spitting rhymes, getting miles, watching your ways. Hourglass, then you give me hot flash. Let's romance, give heat of a sonic glass.
This is where you end. You and I begin. This is where you and I begin. Come on, baby.
I'ma stay hood, lady love tonight. I ain't trying to bang. Maybe this song will help me change. Come on.
That was the Neptunes' contribution to The Greatest Romance. We'll wrap things up, like I said, with that record going up against Destiny's Child, Say My Name, Timbaland remix. Shout out to Static. Let's go.
You want me to say your name? All right.
You better say my name.
Oh, this goes.
Something feels strange.
Ain't nothing going on. What you mean?
I'm filing a complaint. I'm just asking you to say my name.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
See, usually when I call you, you say, hey, baby. But now this time, you're only mumbling to me.
You can hear me?
Oh, yeah. I know it ain't me. Something seems funny.
Nah, ain't nothing going on.
So tell me now, forever hold your peace.
Tell you what you talking about?
Is it a girl I hit next to you?
Nobody.
Don't make me come and crash your party, baby. The game is on, so I know you ain't leaving.
It's almost over though.
I'm on my way unless I hear you say, baby.
Hold on, don't come.
You better say my name.
What you mean? Say your name.
Something feels strange, feels so
Something like what? Ain't nothing going on, girl. Alright.
I'm just asking you to say my name.
You're mine.
What you doing later?
Why does it feel like you're trying to rush me?
Damn YouTube. There you go. You see what's going down.
YouTube say, cut that shit out.
Word.
You see what it is. Like I said, two remixes I had never heard prior to tonight's battle. I thought they were both quiet gems. There's a lot in their discography. If you don't know, obviously, I encourage you to go check a bunch of music out. That's Neptunes and Timbaland related, obviously. But let's talk about these two records. I respectfully ask everybody in the room their opinion on the greatest romance ever sold, featuring Prince and Q-Tip and the Neptunes together, going up against Say My Name, the Destiny's Child remix, produced by Timbaland, which got a completely different vibe, and I believe Static had to have helped with that, or arrangement. Rest in peace, Static, because that is not the Say My Name that we all know and love, obviously, and have been used to before by listening on the radio. I personally like both songs a lot. I'll be putting both of them in rotation on a regular. What do you guys think? Who wants to step up first? Who do you got?
I think we should have ended with the tie.
Well, hold on. I mean, can we get a voting booth up and find out what the chat thinks? Shout out the DMV DJs, DJ2. I'm surprised I can't even read that far. If I even got that correct, shout out to you. What are you guys thinking? Again, Neptunes versus Timbaland. This is the best unexpected remix round. I found a Prince remix and a Destiny's Child remix, and both are fire to me. What do you guys think?
The unexpected baby making round?
Both of them. I mean, listen, if Beyonce, if she got that voodoo, say if Prince got that voodoo, you know what I mean? DJ2, listen, what do you guys think? What are you laughing at?
Skins an idiot.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I'll go first, man. I'm going Timbo, man. Come on, man.
You going Timbaland? Okay, what's that about?
One too many 40s, man. Yeah, that's the right vibe. I thought, you know what I mean? I was a little too tired, man. Like that's just the right vibe, bro. Straight up.
You can't get pregnant if your swallow is a thing. He said when you can't get pregnant if your swallow is a thing. What happened to that kind of R&B? That R&B just don't exist no more, kid.
It really don't. It don't.
What's wrong with these kids, man? They just want to fuck. Nobody wants to get hit no more. You know what I'm saying? Nobody just want to fuck. I mean, let's talk about it. I mean, we got the first vote in. Has anybody put Ike? What are you thinking?
I just gave you my vote.
Come on, son.
My bad. You said
Timbo. Come on, man.
Timbo. My bad. Yeah, my bad. I'm off. You know, I be off camera chilling.
You talk about me reminiscing. Look at this guy.
Word.
You got lost. Before I lose my way once again. Which direction am I going? Right or left? Is it Neptunes or Timbaland?
I'll go. The Timbo, man. Oh yeah, the Timbo. You
going Timbaland? You too? Okay, fair enough. We got another one in there. Scan. Triple C, executive producer. Triple C. Who do you got, sir?
I'm going with Timbo because I want the game to be over. I'm tired.
Oh my goodness! Look at this executive producer at work. Look at this.
You should listen to Hobo and play some hip hop.
Yo, come on. Yo, Trip, you've been in front of the store the next day, like, yo, so what up? Like, nothing, shit probably gonna change in like 9 months, though. Like, why? What happened? That Timbo record came on and shit.
Triple C, I will have you know, by the way,
Shorty came over for 40s and blunts.
Triple C, I will have you know, by the way, I played a total of 10 hip hop records tonight. So that's sometimes a whole game for us. So don't.
So you should have ended with the hip hop.
Oh my goodness! Look at Triple C. Wow, I could never get it right.
Nah, Trip. Yo, this was a dope show, man. We don't always cover the R&B and shit like that. And yo, at the end of the day, this just shows how dope and phenomenal those two sets of producers are, or how dope Timbaland and the Neptunes are representing VA, and how big of an impact they had on hip hop and music, man. You don't realize that shit.
Yep.
That's all I was trying to prove, but Triple C's he's gonna catch me with the ruler on my knuckles later. He's not gonna care. He's gonna be like, we went over. I told you.
Yeah.
And stop with that. Listen, it's safe to say we've come to the end of tonight's game, because when we just wrapped up round number 5, it goes without saying, I didn't even have to get everybody's vote at this point because we're gonna wrap it up. But by mathematics, it's easy to say that round number 5 goes to Timbaland. Say My Name remix. Again, very dope version. If you don't know it, go check it out. Again, completely different from the regular version. But that gives Timbaland the win for round number 5. Meaning if you can keep a score of tonight, the producer series battle, VA edition, the Neptunes versus Timbaland, 5 rounds of music, but a total of, I don't know, 10, I want to say close to 30 songs tonight. Am I tripping? I know we have to cut it down in the editing room. Over at least over 20 songs. I know that much. I mean, if round number 1 was 10 songs alone, we can only see what's going on. But listen, thank you for joining us again every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to check us out here on Twitch. Follow us on YouTube if you haven't already. Like I said, we're trying to only get up to that subscriptions up to 1,000. We're on that road to that. Shout out to everybody that joins us here, though, in the chat on Twitch. Let's give it up one time, because tonight's winner, when it came down for Virginia's the winner tonight. Let's be clear. VA wins. Shout out to DJ Hobo. Listen, Timbaland takes the win tonight. Timbaland taking the win tonight.
I told y'all. Let me stand on my hill real quick. Shout out to VA, man. Shout out to VA, bro.
Listen, well, shout out to DJ Hobo for obviously representing VA to the fullest. We got to give it to Ike Infamous one time, because he took the long bet, you know what I'm saying? And he was the only one who chose Team Timbaland this evening. But when it came down to the mathematics, and again, a lot of records got played, people. A lot of records got played. A lot of records. You guys chose at home. Let me know if you came up with the same results in the chat. Like I said, let me know if you leave it in the comment section. If you guys came up with the same numbers we did. What were the results for that last round, DJ Hobo?
Say My Name, 57%.
Wow,
say a word. Yo, by the way, did any of y'all ever hear that remix before? I thought that remix was fire.
I heard that.
You heard it?
They spit on Quiet Storm a lot. They spit on Quiet Storm.
I never heard it. I was like,
that
shit came on. I said, again, I'm thinking it's going to be the regular vocals, you know, a regular remix, you know, give them the vocals. You can tell they did that over. And again, shout out to Static. What's his name again? What's his name? Hobo from Player? Is it just Static? I feel like it's Static something.
I think it's Static.
Static. It's just Static, I believe. Yes. I mean, Timbaland's whole team, Static, the engineer Jimmy Douglas. It's just everybody, man. It's whole. Timbaland has a whole staff, man.
Ahead of his, he was so ahead of his time, man. So ahead of his time, and like I was saying before, I chose Timbaland because his R&B bag was just so crazy. It was like you don't realize, and that's not even to say that the Neptunes doesn't have it. You know what I mean? Because the Neptunes with their R&B bag went ahead and changed the sound kind of for a bit of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even mad at them for it at all. But it's just how Timbo's R&B bag was just so stupid. You know what I mean? It's just fine.
I'm such a nerd. Like Timbaland did that record for Madonna, 4 minutes, right? And the way that record is mixed, right? I knew Jimmy Douglas, who mixed that record, was something else, because if you listen to that record, 4 minutes by Madonna, and the way it's mixed, the 808 it doesn't distort. So you can be in your car, and you know how you can add extra bass to it. It never distorts, no matter how much bass you add to that record. The craziest thing I ever heard in my life. I'm like, it just never distorted, no matter how much bass you add to it. It was crazy.
That was one of the things. That was one of the things as I started to dive more into producing, and you start getting into the EQing and the mixing and the mastering. When you listen to Timbaland's music, it's so crisp and clear that you could hear every sound. That's why he can get so creative with the baby noises and all the different things that you wouldn't expect to hear, because everything is so clear. He gives it its own room and its own space. And like you said, you throw up the bass expecting for it to distort, thinking hip hop, and that shit is so crisp and clean, man.
Yeah, that record in particular, I challenge anybody, put it on your favorite speakers. It's supposed to distort. The low one is supposed to distort and start rattling the speakers. It never distorts.
There's a shout out to both teams. Again, the Neptunes are legends. Shout out to Timbaland, he's a legend as well. Keep in mind, it's the same gentleman that just dropped the Rhythm Roulette on online. That is
it's New Tim. Yes,
it's New Tim. That's a great point that you just pointed out, Scan, because we do that with Primo all the time too. It's like new Primo, you know what I'm saying? New P Rock, and now this is new Timbaland, and Yeah, New Timbaland.
I'll add one more thing too, since you said that real quick. And I think it was who's I think it was DMV DJ2 in the chat. Timbaland changed the face of radio. I don't know how many times. And he revitalized so many people's careers that he brought back, I think, Britney Spears again with that record he did with Danger Hands, and then gave Danger Hands the alley oop and jump started his career. You know what I mean? So
and the Neptunes, I feel like the Neptunes did the same thing when they had their run. It was like everything that they put out, it wasn't going to miss hip hop wise or radio wise, and it was on the radio. And then when you heard them rock with Jay-Z, you was like, oh, it's over. You know what I mean? Like at that point, you was like, okay, it's over now. They got Jay-Z singing, it's over.
Yo, Malcontents is over here accusing me of mandering. I would like you guys to stand up for me at the end of the it's the end of the year. I would appreciate you guys show a little team pride, and I don't even want to address this. I would let you guys address this false claim in the chat. I mandered this somehow. I'm looking at you, Hobo. This is your round. Your game, your flowers. So I expect.
How is this my round?
Talk to your man. Talk to your man. Talk to your man in the chat.
Hey, I made my statements known. I wanted to hear some more hip hop, but it is what it is. They got. I
gave y'all 10 right. Can I recap for those that didn't join us at the very beginning, so you don't see this mandering that you accused me of? No, hold on.
We way over time. Cool. Way over time.
But the thing, once Ike started reminiscing about going out to the park with a bottle of champagne and all this other stuff, I went in a different direction. But it's still cool. But
I mean, yo, you try to tell me that's not a part of hip hop, because next thing you know, you're like, yo, that was dope, but you got to listen to this Mobb Deep. You gotta hear this group home. You got to listen to this fucking Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
I
made December, February. He made it. He turned
I
into
played artists.
December, February.
I played artists of the likes of Ludacris, Jay-Z, Memphis Bleak, Nori. I mean, we played Bubba Sparks. We played the Clips. Played Snoop. Played 50. Let's not even talk about the R&B side of things. Total, Genuine, and then there's all types of weirdo stuff. Like we could have went down a Limp Bizkit, kind of thing. Like there's a lot of production that both teams, like I said, brought to the table. But we want to thank everybody for tuned in with us this Monday night and sat with us through a whole 2 hours. Triple C is basically calling us inside. The street lights are on. I want to thank everybody for joining us every Monday night. And like I said, is this the last one of the year?
No, the next one.
Next one's still one more. Listen,
Yeah,
like I said,
which is dope, because with that win I just pulled out, me, Scan, and Trip are tied with 8 wins for the year. So
keeping score. Listen, I like that. I think with this coming year, we should definitely keep track of.
I'm definitely doing it on the battle.
Y'all ever watch what was that shit? The league.
EBRSPN.
we gotta come up with an EBR trophy with an ill name, and like I said, whoever at the end of the year next year, like I said, has the most wins gets the trophy. You know what I'm saying?
The trophy.
We got to think of something crazy, ridiculous. Like I said, like our merch store, for example. If you those who don't know, the EBR merch store full of a lot of useless goodies you don't need. Make sure you check us out. You know what I'm saying? EBR merch store.
The winner gets to choose the EBR merch that he likes. You know what I mean? To go with his trophy. The EBR team got to chip in like a $5-10. We can do that.
Yeah, we're currently in the middle of production on finalizing the latest. What do you call that shit? The air raft bag, the one you gotta applause, you gotta blow in. EBR life raft, the EBR life raft. Those are
for the cruise ships. For the cruise ships.
How many crew? I mean, with Rock the Bells cruise ships going live on a regular basis right now. Like
we want to be on all the Ratchet cruise ships too. We want to be on all the Ratchet cruise ships too.
I want to make sure that you get saved by the eats, the beats, and the rhymes.
EBR neck pillow, baby.
I I like it. Breeze,
Scan head
good.
marketing. Scan
Breeze,
head
if you haven't caught the vibe already of what direction we're going in, this is great stuff. Make sure you write this down.
Real Cool
This stuff
Breeze
is
is
golden.
HR. Real Cool Breeze is HR. Trip C is the executive produce. You know what I mean? DJ Scan should be the head of marketing. Bitch.
I want EBR.
Head
I
of
want
marketing.
EBR coasters. I want, you know what I'm saying? I want all types of nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Door stoppers with the logo. The shit that you put on doors that don't stop. The little triangle. The rubber joint.
Right.
EBR. I want those. I want urinals, little urinal EBR packs.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's cover all these other markets that nobody's looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
And then flip it like boom, like blue and cream. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I'm trying to do. I can understand. That's all I'm trying to do. Listen, we're gonna wrap things up. We're gonna wrap things up right now, editing purposes. Like I said, shout out to everybody. Happy holidays. We don't see you guys.
Happy holidays, peeps.
Like I said, we're dropping new content on a weekly basis. We haven't stopped doing that, so make sure you check us out on the road to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Please check us out. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you hit the notification button. We'll see you guys soon. Everybody, peace.
Scarface Monday.
Scarface. Oh, we're doing the fix. The fix. Peace.